What's up, homies? My name is XXSlyFoxHound, and welcome back to another video. So, just a few things before you start. If you enjoyed this series, or just essentially this kind of video, you want to see more of it, then take a quick second, homie, and make sure you leave a like. Bam! Show your support. But today, I'm going to be answering homies from Twitter, and thereon, we're going to continue going to our different medias that we have. If you do not know, I have a Tumblr, an Instagram, a Facebook, a YouTube. Do I have anything else, Kayla? I just recently got myself a Periscope, but I haven't messed. Anyways, today I asked on Twitter to anybody that has one. I asked a question. I'm like, hey, leave me a question that you would like to have answer in a video. So today we're gonna cater to the Twitter homies. In the next video, maybe we'll do YouTube, maybe we'll do Facebook, but keep an eye. Most likely will be YouTube though. So maybe in this video, leave your question, and you might say, Sly, but you have another thing like this already. You have News at Sly. Does that mean it's the end of that? No. But the thing with News at Sly is that it takes a little bit more finesse and a little bit more, I guess, preparation. And I haven't done one in forever, and you're right. But the reason why I wanted to create something, I don't even know what to call this. What are we gonna call this, Kayla? That's no. I don't even know what I'm gonna call this. It's hanging out with the homies. The thug life is too much, but I'm still a homie. I don't know if you can come up with the question of the day or the word sentence of the day is, what should we call this series? I'm just gonna leave it blank. I'm just gonna put random comment, whatever. But I'm gonna be answering a few questions from Twitter, and we're gonna go from there. So let's start with the first one, and it's by GriffGator3133, and it goes, what type of dog is Sheffy? Sheffy is an English bulldog. She's right now 3 years old, and she's amazing. Right now, I think she's downstairs with mom, so that's up with that. But yeah, she's an English bulldog. Let's go to the next question though. Let's see. This homie here asked me like 100,000 questions. I gotta give it to her though. That's commitment. You gotta give it to that. X gonna give it to you. But it says, who do you think is the dankest meme alive? Who do I think is the dankest meme alive? You know what? I don't know. I think if you are a follower of meme life, if you're a meme boy or a meme girl, whatever you want to call it, I think that it's an ever-changing position. There's never one true meme. Memes are ever-changing like Mother Nature, and like Mother Nature, we must respect memes as they come, depending on thanks to celebrities, moments, ice bucket channels, whatever the case be. You just accept. If you're a true memer, you let the memes flow into you, and you speak memes through you. You know, it's just one of those things. So there's not one personal thing that I feel is the memeiest. All right, let's go to the next one. Pizza Sweet Pizza, aka Ziabas, asked me, what's your ideal day? Well, my ideal day is realistically just hanging out in my house doing what I want to do. It sounds really weird, but this is a question to a lot of you homies out there. A lot of the times, I would rather stay home. And again, I'm asking you guys this, what would you rather do? Because me personally, I'd rather just stay home and watch TV or play video games or whatnot. Because again, like going out and doing events, to me, it's not something that I would do all the time. Because like anything, after doing something too much, it becomes kind of like not so much fun. So me living in Florida, this is essentially like tourist land. So I don't want to burn out the idea of like the fun like activities right away. And a lot of people have been asking me, it's like, yo, Sly, you live in Florida. When are you gonna do a fan meetup? When are you gonna do this, do that? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, listen, homie, you're fine to ask me those questions, but I'm not rushing. I'm not Mount Rushmore. I'm gonna live here for X and Y amount of time. So I want to enjoy things. Rushing things to an extent eliminates the idea of like fully just enjoying everything for what it is. Good question nonetheless, so thank you for that. Brendan B. Laparty asks me, are you ever going to make another No Topics? If you guys don't know what the No Topics are, it's essentially a group of videos or a series that I have that come very rarely. It's like a rare Pokemon, just a random event. RNG Jesus, if you want to say. And I make videos that really touch base with a lot of you homies out there watching. I have talked about depression, suicide, all these different kinds of things, like all these very, I guess, controversial topics, and I talk about them in a positive way to like help other homies and whatnot. And I feel that was one of the things that I've been doing that I kind of that I haven't been doing that I miss, including this video. It's kind of weird. This video itself, it's something that I used to do that I kind of like separated myself from it for some fucking reason. I have no idea why, homies, but I used to be one of those persons that would like make a lot of like communicating like back and forth with the homies. I would reply more in the comment section, but that got more difficult as, you know, more homies came in and whatnot. But the idea of the no topics and everything, it's more of like how close I am to my fan base, because essentially my inspiration came from you guys. You would leave me messages on the comment section or on Twitter and whatnot, how things were going on, and if in your life, and if I felt like I could talk about it, then I would do so. But outside from that, like I guess I'm trying to bring back not an old Sly, but I'm trying to bring back the connection that I have with you guys and mix it with the new. Because the reality is, you will never ever be able to have back the old something that you care about. That's the reason a lot of people love things in the past, because they're nostalgic, because at that time everything in their life was either better, worse, but this person fixed it. And sometimes people hold on to the idea of like, oh, I miss this, I miss the things. Listen, I miss the old Sly too. He was skinny. But reality is, like, the no topics are kind of videos that I come back when I really feel it, the topic. So are they coming back? Yes, in the future, for sure. If I tell you, hey, something's never gonna come back, that's when it's done. But if not, it's a waiting kind of period. But there's that. Hannah Sparkle says, did you ever see yourself doing YouTube? No. I never saw myself doing YouTube. That's the funny part. This whole career, job, lifestyle, strike of gold, I don't know, luck in general, came with hard work too, but never did I thought that the work that I put as a hobby would allow it to become a job full on. That's all I gotta say. But good question. Thank you so much, Hannah. Let's see what we got over here. Maribel, what is this? Artsy critter. Artsy little critter. All right. Do you even lift, bro? Well, a little bit, not too much. This is me not flexing. No, actually, I've been going to the gym not so much compared to Kayla, that has been working out quite hardcore. But every now and then I do go to the gym, and I try a little bit, not too much. I gotta try more though, because if I want to last longer, I should take care of myself, because that's part of lasting. If you take care of something, it lasts. It's who would have thought, right? But yeah, dude. Mr. Lou asks, why you so hype? Good question, actually. One thing that I always notice when I watch other streamers, or just in general people, their energy level is something that I really gravitate towards it, realistically. And I noticed that might be the case with a lot of the homies out here, or just fans in general, that your body language and how you project yourself and how you carry anything, it really means a lot. And in the sense of, if people are gonna watch, they're gonna stay, it's very interesting. If this guy's not doing anything, but he looks like he's doing something, I might actually watch, kind of deal. So why am I so hyped? I think that it's the embodiment of who I was since I was a little kid, and I just try to project it towards you guys. You know, if I'm hyped and I can find a way to get you guys hyped in the sense of like excited, or just hype enough to make you forget your shitty day that you had at work or school or with a friend or a family member, whatever the case be, then that's why I'm hyped. I'm hyped because this energy usually comes with a very positive flow. So if I can be really hyped, record it, and get you guys really hyped for something, then isn't that worth it? Isn't that cool? Isn't that nice to just have this mysterious random person just give you their energy just because? I would like that. So that's why I'm hyped. I'm hyped because it's who I am, and I like to kind of like infect people with hypeness and happiness, because it's one of the best things you can infect somebody, because the flu is not fun. All right, next question. So somebody with a completely different name in a different language that I will never be able to read, but it says shy, quiet, awkward, 2 hours ago, asked, Have you ever listened to K-pop? Also, you're my favorite YouTuber and I love you so much. Ooh, I love you so much too. But have I ever listened to K-pop? I'm quite sure I have listened to quite a few, but not to say that I'm not a fan. Like, I enjoy it, but I'm not a fan where I'm like, oh, I know this person, I know this singer, I know this band, this genre is amazing. Like, it's one of those genres that I can appreciate, but I know nothing of it. So I have listened to it, I have nothing against it, but I'm not the biggest fan. Does that make sense? Like, it's not something that there hasn't been a specific artist or musician that I'm like, oh my god, this shit is the bomb, I need to listen to this 100 times now. Because I have had those times where, like, there's one particular song that I love that I listened to it 100 times because that was the song that I wanted to hear 100 times. I can't be the only one that does this here. Yeah, a few have to, but is it? Am I the only one that listens to a song 100 times just because I want to? I don't know. But Kayla says she does. Kayla does. Let's see what's next, though. Good question. Thank you so much for that. Next one, actually, I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. Hey, Jose! It's fair. X818X Jose Remix 10 asked me, what Marvel movie are you excited for? Well, if I'm not mistaken, I have heard they're making a Gambit movie. I'm a big fan of Gambit in the sense of the character itself. Not as much as I would be a fan of Iron Man or Silverman to a lot of my homies to know that. But I'm really excited for the idea of Gambit because I have seen nothing. The only thing that I know, and I don't know if this is going to be a legit thing, is that I heard that Channing Tatum, I think that's how you say his name, is going to be the actor. And I was a little bit kind of like, I don't know if that's going to work. Because if you guys know the Gambit from X-Men, or like the cartoon shows, or in general, just Google Gambit, really. His body, he's toned. He's not skinny like just no muscle. He's pretty ripped, but he's not big. And I think that's how Channing Tatum looks. He looks big. Like, he's a cool dude, and I think he's funny. Like, as an actor, I think he can do it perfectly. But I think his body build is not there. Like, I'm like, I wouldn't see a Gambit so big. But I could be wrong. Again, like, maybe the dude will work out and lose a lot of weight. Because a lot of actors have done that before. Like, it's a thing. Actors go through extreme measures to fit a role. So maybe he'll do that, but we don't know. But if not that movie, Jose, I would probably get really excited to see Deadpool. Because Deadpool is really freaking cool. So next movie that I would probably be excited for is Deadpool. And we still need to check Ant-Man, yeah. So we're going to get that. But yeah, Deadpool or Gambit. Those are the ones I'm pretty hyped about. Also, obviously, Civil War, but I'm already a Tony Stark fanboy, so you know who I'm going to root for. Captain America or Tony Stark? Fuck you, Captain America. Alright, let me see. But hey, Jose, thank you so much for the question. And no, I'm not gonna make you lunch, BMO. Actually, to anybody wondering, if you did ask me a question, I'm gonna try my hardest to still reply to you on the comment section here on Twitter. Or if not, again, we'll probably use just save your question if it wasn't answered. To all of you guys that actually responded on Twitter, save your question if it's an important one that you really do want me to reply, and save it for another video. Just repeat ask it if that's the thing that you really wanted to do, because again, we had a bunch of good questions. If you homies enjoyed doing seeing your comments answer on Twitter, on YouTube, just in general, because I feel like the idea of like replying to homies or the fans, in this case just fans in general on YouTube, kind of has fallen down a little bit, and I kind of want to bring that back. I want to bring back the idea of homies unite. And I know that might sound like very repetitive, or like a lot of YouTubers might say, but I consider myself very different from everybody, where like I try to commit to something. I really do try. So I'm gonna do my best to continue answering all these comments and all that stuff. That way you know that I'm not just a fucking robot that gives you guys the videos. I am human too. No, but I'm actually a human that cares about your feed and what you guys can do for me as a YouTuber, and vice versa. Without you guys, essentially myself and many YouTubers out there would be nothing. So I am completely and infinitely grateful for all your feedback, leaving likes, comments, all that stuff, watching the videos in general. That means the world to me. So again, to all of you guys watching, thank you so much for watching, guys. the comment of the day is we're gonna try to figure out what should we call this. So if you guys can, make sure you tell me in the comment section, hey Sly, what about this? What about this? What do you think about this? Hey Sly, fuck you. I'm like, hey, don't say that, that hurts my feelings. But again, thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is XXSlyFoxHound, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, homies. See ya.